Hey, it's me, Kelly, and I am showing you how I came to get this page. So I had a lot of things going on. I was able to easily type all of the changes in. One thing that took me some time was trying to figure out why my article and aside were going underneath. My about this site went underneath. So I realized that the problem was here in my CSS. So originally I did not have under my article and my aside the display as table cell and my width as a percentage. I had entirely something different, which did not work out. And I also didn't realize that I could have this as a main body. Um, I thought I had to call one each different for the acoustic versus the electric. So I had a lot of things going on, and I think I even confused myself. So anyway, once I was able to establish that article and a side could be display table cell, it stacked up very nicely underneath on my cell phone display and fit the full length on my width for the aside. Originally, it was just highlighted over in the peach up to where the paragraph ended. It didn't extend all the way down. So right over here, literally after this last line, my about this site area ended. So I was like, boy, I'm having a problem. I don't know what I've done. Then when I went over to the web page and made all those changes, everything looked good. But the one main problem I had was that when I went to view it, it was stacked like this. And I said, wow, what's going on? Why, how come it's not centered anymore? So I went back to my code and found out in the CSS I had said something wrong, which is very hard to imagine, but it happened. And I'll show you. So over here in my header nav, I had a display of inline, no width defined, and a padding of 10. Now the problem with the padding of 10 is I had this little extension over on the far right side, making my page all cattywampus, and it did not look well. Right over here, it had this funny extension that it was doing when I would go put it on the mobile emulator. So now you can see on the mobile emulator, I have them all lined up nice. I don't have this extension piece over here from my padding, and I'm able to adjust that. I've got this beautiful shadow in here. I do like having shadows and radius. That's like my new thing. So look out world, here I come. I have been unleashed. Uh, Changing the footer was fairly easy. Putting the space in here once you did the walkthrough with me was easy. Adding the padding and margins really helped out. Anyhow, I'm able to freely navigate between the pages now. My images seem to take a little bit of time to download, but I'm really pleased with the way that things look. I've got my nice rounded corners. They're all lined up. And then over here, the same thing, the nice rounded corners, and they're all lined up. I do like the shadow and whatnot. Over here, I can go to electric. And again, my images seem to take a little bit of time to line or to load. And overall, I'm very pleased. I super appreciate your walkthrough videos. They really help me. I'm such a visual learner. I had a lot of code in mind that I didn't need originally. Like I said, instead of having main body and incorporating that through all of them, I actually made one called article electric, article main, article acoustic. So it was a lot of unnecessary things that I didn't need. And, it's just kind of frustrating for me when I change one thing and then I go view it and I see how it looks and it looks good. Sometimes I get carried away and I'll make a couple changes at a time and then I forget where I was or everything starts looking the same. And so I don't know what to do. Um, I was able to, before I did your navigation or before I did your walkthrough videos, I also saw that we were missing a block quote, so I was able to do that on my own. I was super proud of myself to recognize that. I really like playing around with padding just to see what it will do. Like I said, these border radiuses and box shadows are some of my favorite things now um, that I've learned. Um, yeah, this is what I had copied, this inline block. Uh, I don't know how I did that, but instead of doing the display down here, where'd it go? as block. I carried somehow that inline, and so that really messed up a lot of stuff for me and trying to get that navigation going when I was viewing it through the mobile. But anyway, I'm pleased with the way it came out. Thank you so much for your walkthrough videos. They are a great big help to us. And hopefully that's what you wanted to hear as far as what I learned. All right, thanks. Bye.